Regardless of what technique you use to prepare notes when studying, your brain will always focus on what it thinks is important at that moment and disregard the rest. It is therefore vital to consider ways in which you can help it take notice of what is important, and therefore make it easier for you to retain that information. Sometimes there are certain pieces of information that just don't stick in your memory no matter how often you revisit them. Make use in your notes of colours, pictures, funny or serious images, and charts. Anything that makes information stand out and draws your brain's attention to it. Research has shown that items at the start and end of a list are easiest to remember. Cut your list down into smaller chunks with the hardest points to remember at the beginning and the end of each. Contrary to popular belief, interruptions in study time are good for the memory. As the brain is always trying to fully make sense of things and likes finishing a task, an interruption in the process can help you to fill in blanks and remember more when you return. Sounds weird, but try it. To be retained in the brain, information needs to stay there for at least 5 to 15 seconds to be transferred to the long-term memory. Take your time to play around with new information and your thoughts. Relate them to other already known things. Draw your charts or pictures, or make audio recordings to keep your brain focused. By becoming more physically involved in the studying process, you will stay interested and let your brain know that the information is worth storing for future recall. Say material studied in your head or out loud, or physically demonstrate it if possible. With anything more complex in nature, you should spend 20% of your time reading it, and 80% of your time verbalizing it. Different techniques work better for different people, so be creative and find out what works best for you. Studying should not be a chore, but an enjoyable activity undertaken for a desired outcome. For more detailed information on how to improve your study skills, you can examine our How to Improve Your Study Skills module within our Learning to Learn course package.